Hey guys, Austin here, and welcome back to another Naruto mod update video here on the channel. I hope you guys are excited for this one because there's been a lot of improvements in the mod in this most recent update and patch update, so I'm excited to get into it. Of course, if you guys have been enjoying the Naruto Ninja World mod updates on the channel, consider leaving me a like, subscribing if you're new. Again, the down link for this mod will be in the description down below, and let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is actually the new changes in regards to me being in creative mode, able to access all the jutsu and stuff and actually use them now. So you might notice now in creative, if you install the mod, you are not able to actually get the jutsu ninja scrolls anymore. How it works now is actually built into the XP system. So as you guys know, with your ninja handbook, whenever you pick your classes and whatnot, you can decide, of course, what clan you want to be, what Jinchuriki, what chakra nature, etc. You can decide which Sharingan you want. But then there's this more option. If you click this more option, which currently is being bug tested and whatnot, you can now decide exactly what kind of main ability you want, being what type of tailed beast transformation, what type of Sharingan, what if you could even have the Renegon or Byakugan if you want, or the 8 inner gates. Now on top of that, after picking that, if you hit K, where you normally would add your different ninjutsu, taijutsu, dojutsu skill levels, you'll notice at the bottom right here, there is now a jutsu option that you can click, and you'll see it says, I am the Hyuga clan with a wind chakra nature right now, but that doesn't matter in creative mode. If I click this, it literally will allow me to select any which ability that I want from any of the new powers and whatnot. This is actually how I get myself all my abilities today. And let's say I wanted a type of Rasengan. If I click that, it literally has all the options now available to me right here that I can select, and I no longer have to necessarily worry about getting the scrolls and worry about that. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to translate into survival mode, if it's now going to be the idea of you just leveling up and then picking your abilities, because how it worked before was when you defeated certain characters in the mod, they would drop the scrolls and you would learn them. It seems like now it's more like a progressive system where you just have the whole options available to you. And if you're wondering, I'm hitting K on my keyboard to access this. You can change that in your keybinds if you want, but I just like this ability now because now I can literally just choose what type of things I want and switch it at will, which is really, really nice. That being said, let's get into actually the main patches. So now ninjutsu does not destroy indestructible blocks such as obsidian anymore. Ninjutsu can destroy modded blocks and chests, which will also drop items. I like the third patch note, beautified Itachi's Susanoo hair. I think that's really funny. I was going to show that, but I've already got so many jutsu to show off that I didn't want to waste time doing the whole Susanoo thing. Killing creatures with ninjutsu will now drop XP. Hey, that's a good thing. Fix the reset point health and chakra calculation error that was happening. The flying Raijin now cannot be used under Genjutsu. So if you place your friends or yourself under Genjutsu, or you're placed under Genjutsu, you cannot use flying Raijin to get out of it. After defeating the Nine Tails, you now cannot challenge it again. So it's a one-time thing. I guess before you could sort of keep challenging it at will. That was a whole thing. Enhance boss resistances, which is now a thing. And the Chidori now needs to seal and not explode. So how the Chidori worked before was it just kind of exploded after a certain period of time. But now when you run the Chidori, it sort of has this, you click to make it, I'll show you guys in a minute, but you click to make it explode versus how it worked before. No SP gain by upgrading levels anymore. Reduce the experience required and jutsu points for upgrading. Adjusted the jutsu points consumed for learning, added the learning system, and added a skilled system, which I already kind of showed you guys. But you also notice when you log into your world now, there is a click here for the Naruto tutorial, and this will give you a link that you can go to that will actually sort of explain what you have to do. It's up to you if you want to go to that link or not. I'm not forcing you to, but just so you all are aware, it is there. Deleted the Iroh jutsu points. I assume that has to do with the system before, and reduced chakra consumed by Susanoo to resist damage as resistance increases. Increased intelligence required to learn the flying Raijin technique. Added the cheat board, which I showed you. Added the, what is this? Oh, the 100 healing seal. I keep having to read the Japanese names and I'm like, what's that again? Added the 100 healing seal. So I wanted to actually show that off first. So if I switch to it, I have to remember my keybinds. So this is the Byakuyo no Jutsu, also known as the 100 Healing Seal. This is what Tsunade uses. Hint, hint as to who was added in the mod. But if I activate it, you'll see it sort of has a sort of healing bar on top of my jutsu bar, and it will continuously heal me over time. There's no real animation yet to it, at least for my character. You can't really see. But as you can see, it's just kind of active, and I can deactivate it by the same thing using the Jutsu command button and it will turn off. But yeah, it just sort of gives you like this effect for a minute. You can see the particles come off me, and I'll sort of be a lot stronger than I normally would be in the sense of health and whatnot. But I'm staying creative mode just so my bar stays up. But as you saw in survival, it does decrease the thing over time. That's sort of your time limit for using the 100 healings. And if you want to turn it off, you can, and it will slowly build up again over time. But it's just best to be in creative mode to show these things off. Added additional Sage Chakra for when you go into Sage mode, which is really nice. Added the Tsunade mission, and also added her as an NPC. Let me spawn her in. So Tsunade right now is a work in progress. She has 500 health, 25 armor bars, and you can right click her to sort of she can teach you her different techniques, and you can do missions for her, etc., which is really nice. Now bosses will gain health after defeating a player. So if certain characters like Tsunade, you pick a fight with her and she defeats you, she'll heal back to full, and that is sort of how that is going to work. Now when you enter the world, there will be a tutorial URL prompt, which I already showed you guys. Adjusted the contents in loot chests found in camps and ruins. Fixed a bug where the game would crash when the NPC would be using a physical technique on you. Added a damage ratio system, which is interesting. And added bandits. So let's talk about the bandits. So these are another new enemy that's bad. I'm wondering if Tsunade is going to fight them. So these are bandits. They have 50 health, 10 armor bars. They look kind of random. I see they like attacking villagers. So they literally will just attack anyone innocent. They're just kind of a generic looking character. But I do like these kind of enemies are actually added into the mod because it gives you something to fight besides, you know, the super powerful main Naruto characters that we know and love. And they also improved the look now of the Rasengan and the Chidori. So I actually want to show you guys. First off, I'll show you the Rasengan. So here's what the Rasengan looks like now. You might remember how it looked before, but this is how it is improved. I'm actually going to use this on one of you. Boom. And again, how it works now is you left click in order to activate it. Same thing with the Chidori. This was the patch update that I spoke of. So when I use the Chidori, before it would just kind of explode at a random point, but now I decide when it explodes, I walk up to a person, hit them, it does 20 damage. I liked how Tsunade does not want to fight the bandits. That is really funny to me. Now, we're about to go over a few brand new jutsus that have been added. First up, added in, I'm going to forget the name, but the Sudana technique. I'll know it the minute I use it, but let me show you. Oh, so this is the water stream attack. I forget exactly what it's called in English, but it's the one the second Hokage uses, where he fires like a beam of water at you. It's pretty powerful, actually. It sort of holds the enemies in place too, which is really cool. So we have that. Next up, we have the Kijigan no Jutsu again. What happened? It's not doing anything. What is the jutsu called again? I need my reference point. What is this? So this is supposed to be the lightweight. Oh, it's the right. It's the lightweight boulder technique. Whenever the Tsuchikage makes himself really light. So can I go in survival and not kill myself real quick? Oh, so literally I can fly. That's what the light boulder technique does. It lets you be able to fly in survival. That's really cool. And if I turn it off, I'll fall back down. Yeah, literally it gives you the ability to fly. That is insane. And then you could turn it off by doing the same thing. Okay, next up we have the, oh, that is not what I meant to do. Next up we have the, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that jutsu technique. I'm just going to tell you guys really quickly what it is in English because, hey, we're not butchering this. So this is the fire style hiding in ash jutsu. This is the technique that Madara used when he came back to life. Spoilers. So let's see what it looks like. Ah, so yeah, it literally puts ash and fire around you, and I believe it's damaging someone. I heard the tick damage. Wait, I'm gonna walk up by you guys. So let's say you're in the middle of a fight with a bandit, and you're like, nope, don't want to deal with this. Yeah, so it damages him a little bit. It doesn't deal too much damage, but this is your means of escape. And I wanted to see actually if I do this technique in survival, will I take damage? No, so I don't take damage. Everyone around me takes damage, and I can escape with little to no issue, which is a really cool technique to have. And then after that, we have the Shikua technique, which I believe is a, was it wind style? Yeah, it's the move that Danzo uses and the move that the one guy from the Hidden Sand Village used. It's pretty much a wind, it's like a wind scythe attack. Let me show you. Yeah, so literally, it just fires like a set of wind outward that does a lot of damage, which is really, really cool. I like that a lot. And can I just say, I like that I can finally showcase these techniques easily, and there's no complication how I can do this. But yeah, also now NPCs that can be talked to now have voiceovers. I didn't hear that from Tsunade, but she's a work in progress. But yeah, any NPC that you can talk to, they will have actual voice lines now, but I assume it's going to be in Japanese. Let's move on now to the patch update 0.3.41. I forgot to tell you guys what version we were in for this video, but hey, now you know. The title would have said it anyway. But yeah, so this is the patch update that also came out. So removed the charging number of Sage Mode, Jiraiya Touch, you're no longer invincible. Ninjutsu does not destroy the Nine-Tails space anymore. Fixed the Chidori stacking bug. I don't know what that was. Visualization of Sage Mode and Byakugan Chakra is now, well, visualized. And bandits will not actively attack clones, which is interesting. But yeah, that is it for this Naruto update. Let me know which jutsu that was added is your favorite. I like that we now have the 100 healings. I like that I can now actually use the jutsu whenever I'm showing off this mod easily. And I like that we're just getting more and more options added in with every single update. Again, guys, if you want me to continue showing off this mod in future updates, leave me a like rating down below. Feel free to subscribe if you would like to, and if you want to download this mod for yourself, it would be linked down below in the description along with all the support mods you'll need to install it. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe, and goodbye.